Many times food represents nostalgia. And so for people who are away from home, whether it's they're away from their families in another context or they're away from their home countries in another setting, that food can be a very tangible link to all the people they left back home, all the experiences they left back home, and the cultures they left back home. It's a food, all of the things that go with it, the taste, the smell, the experience, is a way to bring that entire set of experiences in the past or in another setting with them right immediately.
Tabbouleh is one of my favorite salads. Tabbouleh is a salad, but if you look at it, it's unlike any other salad. It's chopped, first of all, very, very fine. It's made of parsley, mint, tomatoes, onions, scallion, and in Lebanon, most of the dressing we use is lemon juice, olive oil, salt, and pepper. It's very basic, it's very Mediterranean dressing. This is definitely a Lebanese dish. It was originated in Zahle in Lebanon. And Lebanon is part of the Levant area, which is East Mediterranean. Lebanon, unlike maybe other Mediterranean countries, is very green, very lush, lots of vegetables and fruits. And I believe that salad was created because of what grows in the land, what's local. There is a technique that I've learned since I was young, but I guess over time you get better at chopping. Lebanese people are known for eating a lot of vegetables, so even though it's very green and a lot of vegetables, we yet use more vegetables to eat that vegetable dish. So we scoop it using romaine lettuce leaves or cabbage, just the tender part. Sunday was a precious day where no one worked, no one shopped. It was the day to relax and family spent time together. So the special meal always started with tabbouleh. And of course, that's considered special. It's not your day-to-day dish. I think I was maybe 10 or 11. Watching mom make the tabbouleh and seeing how fast she was chopping and how fine and, you know, going very fast, to me was fascinating, and I couldn't wait to try it on my own. And I would beg her, let me try. And of course, could not go as fine as her. And her fear was cutting myself using the sharp knife. But over time, I've learned how to do it. We do try to keep the same tradition, same flavor, same technique. There are many versions of tabbouleh. You see it in the market. It looks very different. I get disappointed when I see it, and I'm thinking, I wish I can tell everybody this is not tabbouleh, this is not what tabbouleh should taste like. For Lebanese people, it was important what they ate, not how much they ate. The quality of the food was very important. So they put a lot of effort. It's from preparing the meal to eating together. It's not just feeding the body, it's more feeding the soul. I remember my father thanking my mother for the meal she prepared. And there is a saying in Arabic, Sallim idayki. It's like, thank those hands that prepared the food, and it came from his heart. I remember that, and he did not fail one day. Every single meal at the end he would say, Sallim idayki. So until today, we try to keep the same tradition at home here in the States. Preparing a meal is not a chore. We really do it with love and care, and we're happy.
Tú no tienes la culpa, mi amor, de tanto cachondeo. Tú no tienes la culpa, mi amor, vámonos de jaleo. Ay, por la calle llorar.
Nopales are a vegetable. In Spanish, nopal means cactus. Nopales are the branches and leaves that grow from the main plant. They are a very traditional vegetable to be used in Mexican cooking. Nopales can be picked from the plant. They'll be washed and cleaned. The spines will be removed, and any rough parts will be taken off. They'll be chopped, and then later they'll be boiled. My favorite way to eat nopales is in the morning, the way that my grandmother has prepared them for me since I could chew. And that is with nopales, garlic, onion, bell pepper, tomato, chorizo, and eggs. And we eat them with tortillas. I remember that there was usually one day a week or one day every 2 weeks when my grandfather would go out to the area in the backyard where they grew nopales, because my grandmother uses nopales that she grows. And he would pick the aceitunas, which are the fruit of the nopal, which are sweet, and he would also pick the large leaves of the cactus for my grandmother, and she would spend hours in that day despining them, cleaning them, and boiling them, and usually canning them so that we had them for the next few weeks, because we ate them almost every day. My preparation of nopales is extremely different from my grandmother's in ingredients. However, it is almost identical in taste. I am a vegetarian, so I no longer eat the chorizo, which is the traditional Mexican pork sausage. Cooking nopales makes me feel like I am home, and I have that tangible, familiar thing that can make me feel like I am home. And with my grandma again in her kitchen, and cooking nopales now, I can't stop thinking about my grandma, and I can't stop thinking about my mom. Food brings together not only my family, but families all over Mexico, and Mexican Americans come together for that special meal, whether it's nopales, whether it's pozole on Sundays. Food brings us together, and it's a reason to come together. I feel food in my family can resolve fights. It can make people happy when they came in angry. It can make a whole day better. Just the smells and sights that make you think about when you were younger, who taught you how to make that dish. Food in Mexican culture is a tradition. The recipes are passed down from generation to generation. And food for Mexicans is always nostalgic.
Encina, dice la nuestra novia, ¿cómo se llama? La cabeza. Esto no se llama cabeza, sino toronja de toronja. Ay, mi toronja de toronja. Ay, mis campos de espaciar. Goce la novia con el novio.